We had the positive news is the NHL and the Players Union agreed. That means we're going to have NHL hockey back.
Absolutely, and an outstanding thing. And I know where you're going with this, partner. And
Absolutely. Well, before the game today, we when we were getting the keys to the game with head coach Nick Vitucci, we asked him how the NHL settling the lockout was going to affect the Toledo Walleye.
Well, I've recharged my phone 3 times already today, Matt, just from all the time I've been on it, and we're really trying to figure out what the landscape's going to look like. We're not sure when camps are going to start yet. We're not sure how many NHL games are going to be played. We're not sure how big the NHL training camps are going to be for their abbreviated 7 days or 10 days. So we're really waiting on our affiliates to figure out those details so we know how many players we may lose. Right now we're looking at our trip to Florida that we could have 20 guys on that plane or we can have 12 guys on that plane. So it's scramble mode. We're reaching out to Central League teams. We're reaching out to Southern Pro League teams. We're reaching out to agents just to kind of let them be aware that, hey, we may need some people. We're looking for some people, and the more we find out, the sooner we'll be in touch with you.
Well, Scott, that's kind of the interesting point here. Is at that last one, you're going on a trip to Florida, long trip, could have 20 guys, could have 12. You never know how it's going to work out. This is a lot of it's going to determine how the Walleye roster looks. Just deciding on things from Chicago and Grand Rapids perspective.
absolutely, and Nick handling it, the understanding of it. I mean, going through it now. You don't know what's going to happen. So right off the bat, you're looking at, okay, we know there's going to be NHL hockey, but now what? Is there going to be, how many players are we going to lose just to a training camp? What's the trickle-down effect going to be? And you don't know. And now the added detail of we have a long trip coming up, and we have plane travel coming up. So all you can do is take it minute by minute in terms of knowing, hey, this is what we have to do now, and handle the curveballs as they come. And, Nick's been through this. He understands it and clearly handling it the right way.
Yeah, and a lot of teams have been through it before, as we've seen the lockout that happened. We lost an entire season in the early to mid-2000s. You had the one that ended abruptly, and we got back to hockey in 1996, the same kind of thing. So teams that have been through this, they've seen how it kind of happens, and it's just going to be now finding those players that come in to go around your core guys like a Kyle Rogers as well.
Well,
so.
Yeah, no question. And kind of the big thing there is, as Nick alluded to, is making sure that phone is charged, making sure the battery is there, because it will happen. There's a lot going to happen in the next 48 hours. There's going to be information coming, and there's going to be a lot of news happening.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of things could still be solved here over the next couple of days for sure. I also asked Nick Vitucci if that's part of the reason why he made the trade earlier in the week. Remember on Monday, sending Max Campbell, Dale Workington to Bakersfield in exchange for Olivia Malka.
Well, it was just trying to get more quality people in here that we knew would be ECHL contracted players, and there's a risk of losing those guys as well, but it's something that if the lockout's going to end, chances are we're going to lose a Ben Youds. ECHL All-Star, been playing fantastic, a great power play guy, great offensive defenseman, and it's a reason why we brought in a guy like Malka in case we lost Youds, that we could try and fill those shoes in with a similar type player.
Yeah, and that we're just not going to know as of yet, but you certainly like the thinking proactive there out of the coaching staff.
Well, actually, exactly, the proactive mentality of just, hey, this might happen, so we're going to make a move to help our team. Really good way to approach it.
Absolutely.